Okay, so this video goes through the standardized workflow for DAX Copilot for population of a daily note. So within the health stream, they spoke about the need to create these smart buttons for DAX based off the note type that you want to use. So you can see that I've created a daily note progress. However, this flies in contrast with our current standard workflow that uses Notewriter. Notewriter provides unique characteristics for our documentation. Specifically, it provides consistency across our team. It provides hard stops and trackable data elements that are necessary for us to continue to use. And then it also ensures that we have defensible documentation and all the important elements that are needed for third-party pairs, such that we're going to continue to use the Notewriter template for the time being with the DAX rollout. So you would go through your standard workflow where you would populate your daily note. Of note, it's probably best practice to populate your note prior to session. Certainly you could do it with it beforehand, but it's gonna, I think the efficiency comes with the ability to simply just jump directly into the session, and I'll exemplify that here. So the first thing that needs to happen is you need to put something within the sidebar such, or on the left hand side, such that it populates the 4 sections here. Now the unique challenge here is that you can't type anywhere within the yellow text. Eventually the hope and the ambition with the collaboration of Stanford IT as well as Epic will be such that the smart sections of DAX should populate within these breaks, allowing us to have consistency of putting the DAX text where we need it. However, until that time point, we will need to either put it above or below this highlighted section. So you would put in your assessment and plan. And I've already populated an audio recording for this patient, so it automatically populates as shown for this note. Otherwise, it would just populate just the assessment and plan. Now, so the way that it will work is your other assessment, if there's other elements that you want to include, you could certainly type it in here, and you'll see that that will populate below. But this will be the DAX readout. For the other 4 sections, I've created a department smart phrase that is DAX daily. And I've shared it with the department, so it should be available to everybody. And certainly you can make your own if you so choose. But what this will populate will be the history of the present illness, the results, the physical exam findings, and then the consent form that is necessary at the bottom for documentation. And so that will be the standard workflow currently for a daily note. It may be uncomfortable for some, just given the fact that there are 2 sections or duplication of the assessment sections, as you can see here, as well as the plan. Again, the hope is that, and the intent is that this will be fixed in a future addition to the smart blocks of our current Notewriter. If that really does bother you, what you can do is you can copy and paste this text and put it over into the left-hand bar. Additionally, if you're just so interested in looking at just what the readout is currently, you can, of the DAX for this encounter, you can click on the 3 dots, and that will pull up a side pane that will show DAX Copilot. It will show the 4 sections. If you click on the note, and you could certainly just copy and paste it directly from here into the other sections if you so choose, without even populating these. So I can go through and I can delete this section, but it still remains here. So that would be another way if you were bothered by the fact that there's multiple sections. But for right now, that is going to be per bill that is acceptable for standardization across our team. And there will be more to come as Epic and Stanford IT continue to optimize the integration of DAX Copilot with the Notewriter. But that would be the workflow for our daily note as of current December 10th, 2024.